Okay, I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know what I will discuss in this topic, this video response towards the video existentialism. Basically, to the response, Athenewins. Basically, they go over many concepts that whenever I first watched it, which was a couple days ago, I just like right on, yeah, right on, and I agree with pretty much everything they were saying. And we're talking about now. We're talking about the experience of now. All right, and we're not talking about past, future, time. Time is something that is part of the universe. I learned this tonight. Time is what makes the universe go. It's what makes the universe flow. It's if there was no time, the universe wouldn't exist, basically. And so, but at the same time, time is nothing. Time is like so irrelevant, and so I want to go into multiple subjects, like how they talked about like the millisecond of time is an experience of the now, but even then the millisecond is gone by the time you're speaking the now, and so therefore the tiniest moment of now is what now is. And basically I mean, nothing exists. I mean, yes, we exist because we consciously think, we consciously adhere to the ideas, the perceptions that what we are. Now, I've seen, I was watching a few video responses to this, and some people was like, how can time not exist whenever we know this and this in our past, but we know this and this to be our future, but at the same time we sure are living in the now. And so, but now is, we're not living in the now. And that's the whole that's one of the points they were trying to make, is that time is like so small. Time is the smallest thing that you could possibly think of, because it's beyond a millisecond. It's beyond a millisecond. And so I've watched, I mean, it's about philosophy. It is about philosophy, about like think, you know, I mean, I think that I am, or I am that I am, or to think that I am, and so I am. And so yeah, consciousness comes into play in these subjects. And consciousness is everything. I also watched, I watched a number of video responses, and one of the video responses was like, how can this be possible without time? And it can't be possible. And I mentioned this before, time is irrelevant. Time is only here so we can develop consciousness. And what consciousness is memory over time. And so therefore, we're just here to develop the consciousness of ourselves, to develop ourselves to be able to change our physical structure, to change our physical structure. And the only way we can do that is with time, and with memory, and with past, future, and now moments. And so it's like it hurt, you know, because like I understand all these points of views, because all these points of views are just different aspects of life, different aspects of what we are. And then I went into other videos, you know, like, how can God exist? And God doesn't exist. God is just a word. Okay? You gotta understand that we live in duality, dualism. We live in a world where God and the devil is actually the same thing, where time and no time is the same thing, and where male, female, black, fight, the duality. And so we have to understand these physical laws before we can ever understand everything about time and everything about what is there. And our perceptions do affect us. Our perceptions affect us before we're born. I mean, it is a given fact that if you give a baby love while it's in the mama's stomach, or if you sing music to it, or you have it listen to music, or you give it, whenever that consciousness is being created through the mother, if you give it different vibrations while it's being created, then that consciousness is going to be well different whenever it comes out of the womb. And the whole thing about not like about existence, okay, the whole thing about existence is that whenever that seed is planted in that egg, okay, that's when existence starts. And so therefore that's why we create, and that's why we believe that we exist, because it has been supplanted into our mind since we have known this realm. And so it's a paradox, because belief is what you are. And so if you have been transmitted or you have been given this belief that this is what you are, subconsciously, of course, because subconscious is 80% of the mind. 80% of the mind. Think about me talking. That's my subconscious doing this act. It's not. Yes, the will to talk is there, and that's conscious. But what I'm saying is subconscious. What I'm transcribing is subconscious. And so all you can do is love. That's all you can do. I'll be back.